So you have 1 week to pull this assignment together. This assignment is called How to Make Something. This is your final assignment. It is a presentation um, as opposed to a speech. So we practiced doing a one-page presentation online this week, which was called Creating Art. Next week for the final is going to be a slideshow. And the instructions are make a slideshow and share it in online class. The software I would like you to use is called Google Slides. Okay? This is the link, and when I assign this, it will be a link that you can click. I would like you to use Google Slides because it is much the same between Android, iOS, and Windows and Mac OS. The interface is pretty much the same, so if you have a problem presenting during class, I can help you if you're using Google Slides. Alternatively, you can use PowerPoint or Canva, or you can even do something ugly with PDFs, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to run a real slideshow in full screen mode, and I will give an example of that today. So basically, please use Google Slides, and it will probably be the best. Okay? The time for your presentation should be like a few minutes. 3 or 4 minutes is fine. Don't make it too short. Don't make it too long. We have to get through everybody. The number of slides or the number of pages, okay, you can think of them as pages, is between 8 and 10. It depends how you count it. I don't really count a title slide, a title page, or a thank you page. So if you have like 8 to 10 content slides, that would be great. More is not better necessarily. You can use too many slides. So please think carefully about how many slides is best for your presentation. If there's too many, combine a slide and take one out. If there's too few, make another slide. You want to make the perfect number of slides for the length of time. And once again, what's the length of time? 3 or 4 minutes. That's what I'm asking for. The topic is how to make something. How to make something. I would like you to explain how to make something in steps. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4, step number 5, etc. What is something? How to make something? It can be food or drink, like a recipe. It can be a useful object or any object. For example, a life hack. You could Google life hack if you don't know what that is. Or it could be an idea or a service. Okay. This is kind of difficult to explain in abstract, so I have several examples. But my special requirements for this project are, number 1, large and clear photos, not stretched or distorted. That means don't stretch the photos out wide or long. Don't make the face fat or the person fat or skinny or whatever. Yeah, you want to keep it the same scale, okay? And I would like you to use your own photos if possible. For some ideas this will not be possible, but in general I will give you more points for using your own photos and using good photos. It's a judgment thing. Number 2, I would like you to use clear instructions. Clear, simple, not long, not difficult, but clear and concise. Okay, to the point. And number 3, use less words and more pics on the slides. Less words and more pics. I will show you examples of this. Lastly, use your own words. Do not copy from the internet. That's pretty clear. Try and write your own text. write your own content, use your own photos. You can take ideas from the internet. You can use templates for your slides from the internet. But try and do as much of your own work as possible. And what I want to emphasize is the design of the slides and the design of the slideshows should be simple. Okay? Not too complex. I don't need animations. I don't need transitions. You don't need video, really. You can if it adds to your presentation. But if it's just for show, for decoration, leave it out. It's better not to use it. And if you do use it, it might cause a problem because of the internet. Bad internet connection, okay? Or slow internet. So, yeah, simple design is the best. Let me get on to the examples to show you exactly what I want. The first example is how to make Suki rolls. So when we're presenting, this is Google Slides, by the way, on the PC. I do not want you to present by clicking through the tiles like this. I want you to present full screen. Okay, full screen. What do you call it in Thai? Temjor nakap. So you do that by using the slideshow button. Whether in English or Thai, it'll have this icon, the play icon, okay? So if you click this button, it will appear in full screen. And this is how I want you to present next week. Okay, so this is, for example, how to make something. This is how to make Suki rolls. As you can see, she took her own photos. This is very good. The ingredients are Chinese cabbage, carrot, corn, etc. You see, big photos, few words. Okay? Again, few words, big photos that she took herself. Next is how to cook. How to cook the cabbage rolls. Step 1, mix ground pork. Nice big photo. Step 2, boil water. When it's hot, put the Chinese cabbage. Big photo, few words. Step 3, put pork into the Chinese cabbage and roll it. Okay. Step 4, etc. And finally, it's done and it's ready to be served. Okay, thank you very much. And again, let's count how many slides there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But there's a thank you slide and a title slide. So actually there's 9 content slides. So I said between 8 and 10. This is perfect. Something like this. Okay? That's a very good example. Next one is an example of how to make yourself handsome. How to make yourself handsome with a full Windsor knot tie. Again, we do not present in this mode. We will present in full screen. So we click on the slideshow button up here. Okay, we click on the slideshow button. And it comes up full screen. How to make yourself handsome with a full Windsor knot tie. Here's a background explanation. The Windsor knot offers a good option for job interviews, presentations, and social occasions. You'll notice the bullets here. This is called a bullet list or a bulleted list. These are called bullets. Okay. Step 1, drape the tie around your neck. This could be a little bit bigger, the photo, but this is pretty good. Step 2, few words, right? Pull the wide end down towards the front. Okay, there's the step. Step 3, bring the wide end behind the narrow end and to the right. Step 4, wrap the wide end, etc., etc. Step 5, blah, 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 blah. Step 6, tighten the knot. And that's it. That's the last one. He doesn't have a welcome slide or a thank you slide. So again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slides, and there is a title slide, but there's no thank you slide. So again, this is enough. Between 8 and 10 is fine. That's fine. The next example, an idea of a service or an idea of how to make money online, the online way. Okay, great. An example of something, an idea kind of, yeah? And again, we're going to present full screen with the slideshow button. How to make money the online way. Tools, you'll need a smartphone or a laptop. You can earn money from taking great pictures on these websites, shutterstock.com, istockphoto.com, dreamstime.com, etc. Once again, few photos on the slide, but big pictures. So we could be talking for a minute about these things, okay? Do you like taking photographs? Do you have a lot of digital photos on your computer from your vacations or your trips with friends? You can sell these photos on these websites. You won't get a lot of money for one photo, but if a lot of people download them, maybe you can make a lot of money, etc. Okay. Another way you could make money is graphic design and video editing using Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, etc. Another way is online selling or being a middle seller, or what we call drop shipping. In Thailand, we can use Shopee or Lazada. In America, you could use Amazon. From China, you could use AliExpress or Alibaba. Another way is writing fictions or articles using these websites or apps. And another way you could make money is by online tutoring using Google Classroom or Zoom. Okay. One of the websites is learntobe.org. Thank you. Okay, offhand, I would say this presentation might have been a little bit short. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus, there's a thank you and a title, so there's only 6 content slides. I think he could have made 2 more content slides, and it would have been better. But this is a pretty good example. And my last example is how to make a cat toy. And again, we're going to present full screen by pressing the slideshow button up here. Okay? And this is how to make a cat toy. Title slide, equipment, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4, step number 5, and the last step, give your cat the toy. Okay, as you can see, this adheres to the guidelines, the design guidelines. Few words, big photographs. And it follows it pretty well. My only problem with this slideshow is that many of the photos look similar, and it might be boring. But it's a pretty simple design. Big photographs, few words, and original photographs, okay? So, great. These are all examples of good presentations and good topics from the past. I think that covers about everything. Are there any questions? Okay, maybe some of you are eating dinner. So I'm going to sign this then and stop the recording, and hold on a second. Okay, let me stop this recording real quick.